Hi friends, welcome back to the channel. Welcome if you are new. My name is Courtney. I am a stay-at-home mom, housewife, and aspiring author. And today we are doing another Friday flip through. If you watched my video from last Friday, I was in my Filofax Fluoro personal rings. And I love that cover so much, but I am back in my Moterm Veg Tan probably for the month of July. We shall see. I have changed a few things, so I thought I'd give you like the flip through and kind of you can see the new setup for the month. So yeah, this is the apricot veg tan leather in personal. I use Franklin Covey compact size inserts, and this is my main planning system. I think after like all of the color of the last couple of months, I wanted to do like a palette cleanse, although I'm not like a minimal neutral planner, so I guess this would be like my version of neutrals, I guess. So anyway, I have this same acetate in here that I love. I got it from Joanne and I have it layered over this photo. This was in my last setup. It came from a photo pack from Etsy. And then this is just a photo of my youngest son. Glow is my word of the year. I made this in Canva and laminated it, and then I just have family photos. So my first section, and the section that I keep up front, is my monthly section. So I'm using this Peanuts Planner Co. insert to write down like events that we might want to do during the month, kind of like family events, weekend plans that have not really been confirmed, so I don't want to put them on my monthly, but I do want to keep them in mind as I'm like planning the month. At the beginning of the year, I was using this Peanuts Planner Co. week on 2 page. This is the freebie that she does every year, and I've used it for the last couple of years in a number of sizes. I've used it in my B6, I've used it in pocket, I've used it in A5, I've used it in personal. Obviously, I have it here in Franklin Covey compact size, so it is very functional. Enjoy using it. But I was sent these Franklin Covey compact inserts, like official Franklin Covey compact inserts from Beverly at Bev Plans. I love them because they're lined, which makes my writing a little bit neater, and they also have tabs for every month. So you get like an index where you can index dates, like that need to be referenced, and then you also get a master task list for the month. So for next year, I'm definitely getting the Franklin Covey inserts to use as my monthly. Then I have this vellum that I made myself in Canva. So yeah, we're doing kind of black and blush and green and gold and like a tan. This paper came from a paper pack from Michaels. This is the Plan with B freebie that I am using just to kind of mark the days off. And then this is like a mood board that I made in Canva and printed on acetate. It says you are both a masterpiece and a work in progress, and I really like that. For this month, I am using this week on 2 page insert from Peanuts Planner Co. And it's working. We don't have a ton of stuff happening in the summer, so I just need a place to put down the things that we do have. As you can see, it was very light this week, and then I'm just keeping like a running list of things. So it's basically pen and highlighter, and I went ahead and numbered. Did I number the rest of the month? No, I still have one more week in July that I can number. I also decided to use these page flags. I didn't even check to see if this was. I'm also using these page flags in my daily pages, which you'll see when we get there. I have this same vellum. This is from Joanne as well. This is a really old die cut that I found, or that, I don't know, I've had forever. I think it was in someone's Facebook group as a freebie maybe. And then I just have a vinyl sticker on the back, more family pictures. And then this is my daily section. So I have gone back to using a day on 2-page inserts for the month of July, which was one of the reasons that I couldn't stay in my Filofax. The rings weren't big enough. I did finally get my 30mm rings and swap them out, so I'm super happy with the amount of space that I have in here. I still can't quite close it, but I'm fine with that. So I like having the extra space that I can get with a day on 2 pages. So you can see, I didn't really think that I needed a timeline because it's summer. I'm not, I had been keeping my grandson, I'll continue to flip as I'm talking. I had been keeping my grandson pretty much since he was born. After my daughter went back to work, he'll be 2 in September. But he officially started like a daycare, like a small daycare. So I don't have him during the day anymore, and I didn't really think that I needed a timeline. But then I forgot how I just have really bad like time blindness, and I was like finding myself kind of in like what do they call that? Like when you can't make a decision about something. But basically I just couldn't, like I would look at a list and I wouldn't know where to start or what to do. So I think that even when I don't have things to do necessarily, I'm a stay-at-home mom, so I don't really have things that are timed unless there are things that we're doing outside of the house. But it just helps me manage my own time better. And you can see where I am using the page flags. So I'm kind of using them, let me show you a blank one of these. So you have like your schedule, and then you have these 2 blank lists. So I have kind of broken them up this week into like home admin and then kind of like work content stuff. And then you will see on the timeline where I will schedule time for me to do home admin, and these are like the tasks that I want to get done. And then once I do them, I will go ahead and write them down and cross them off. But I hated having to constantly I wouldn't have to forward stuff if I actually did the things I was supposed to do when I was supposed to do them, but that is a conversation for another day. So it was just annoying forwarding things to the next day that I didn't get done in terms of like kind of like chores or home admin stuff. So I made these page flags. I just use like, post-it page flags and our label maker. And then so like I said, once I get them done, like I cleaned up my office already, so I will just write this down and cross it off and then stick them back on here and use them as they are needed. But yeah, so these are my daily pages. I have enough in here for the month. I did stamp the days of the week. I also cut them very, I don't know if I was like drinking when I did this, who knows. But you can see I cut them too short at the top. I don't know why, but it's not enough to bother me to reprint them. So the next section is my inbox. This I made in Canva and printed on vellum. More of that paper pad. And then this is a morning and evening routine that I created in Canva just to give myself a reminder of how my mornings and evenings should look when I'm being like my most productive self. I did this little collage myself as well. I just have my inbox. I color code it so I know what it's pertaining to. When I have like started working on it, it gets a dot. When it's transferred where it needs to go, it gets a check mark. And when I've done the thing, I draw a line through it. So I have add to, and then this is like my list section. So I have a couple of lists in here, some project lists. I think I want to order a custom VDS, so that I was just kind of thinking about what I wanted it to be. Already thinking about planner for next year. I have planner shops, accounts with planner freebies, wish list, shop codes, a packing list for my son that I'm working on, a packing list for myself, and then just more list inserts if I need them. This idea I got from Maine Mama Plans, and it is just a next time I'm at list. So, and I've pretty much gotten all the things that I wanted to get, so, but I'll add to it as needed. So I have Costco, Walmart, Target, Dollar Tree, IKEA. We still haven't been to IKEA. I did go to Michael's the other day, but the only thing that I found was a glue runner. They didn't really have any vellum, they didn't have any acetate, and I totally forgot to look at the stamping pads. And then I just have some dock grid paper for notes. More of this acetate, and I love how it looks layered over these flowers. And then this is my personal section. This notebook cover is from Watch Becca Plans, so it looks like a composition notebook. And I just have like stuff that pertains to me in here. So I have like my weight loss tracker, I have my fragrance wish list, makeup products I use and the shades. I have like my contacts for all of my doctors in here. I have doctor's log sheets in here, passwords, contacts, like all of that kind of stuff. And then I just have more photos on the back. This is my dad and I on my wedding day. I love that picture. My husband and our son and I. And then my next section is my reading section. I made these inserts myself. I do have them linked in the description box in a Google Drive. If you want to use them, feel free to. I only have one size. It's Franklin Covey size because that's the size inserts I use, and I don't know how to like resize and do all that stuff. So if you want to use them and you're in a different size and you kind of want to fidget with the print settings or whatever to get them in the size you need them, that's totally fine. But Death by TBR, this nutrition fact sheet with my rating system is from Watch Becca Plans. I have not filled this out yet. My favorites from the year. I don't even know if I read any books in May or April. But I finally broke my reading slump and I read 2 books this week. Go me. But I have not added them to my list yet. Then I have a sheet just to jot down book recommendations instead of screenshotting everything. This page is specifically for Kindle Unlimited titles. And I have a few more blank ones. And of those, I have a sheet for audiobooks that have listened to, a sheet for DNFs because I don't read books that I am not enjoying. I just have too much other stuff that I'd rather be doing. And then these are just kind of rating pages. So if I want to write a little review and give a rating, I can. These are my TV and movie trackers. These are from the Planner Room shop. Not really watched anything. My husband and I started, you see, I wrote Your Honor, and I noped out after 1 episode. My husband ended up watching the first season. He liked it. I couldn't watch it. And then last night we were going to watch Beverly Hills Cop, the new Beverly Hills Cop movie. Is it called Axel F, I think? I don't know, but we didn't get around to it. This Living My Okayest Life I made in Canva and printed on acetate. This is my create section. So this is like all of my stuff that relates to like goals, content planning, and any kind of quick writing notes. The writer like tarot card I made in Canva and printed on vellum. Oh, and all of these, I don't know how many I've had in here, but these little cover sheets I also made in Canva and printed. So I have like a project planning setup. So these I am using to map out my book launch. So this is project number 1, I labeled it, and then I probably won't have much time to work on this until closer to the end of the year, but I am trying to curate it. I wouldn't call it like a capsule wardrobe, but more like I don't know, just more of a curated wardrobe with things that fit where I am in my life right now, fit the body that I have right now, and make me feel good when I wear them, so I'm not always like frantically trying to figure out something to wear when we have to go somewhere and then being unsure of like how it looks or how I feel in it and all of that stuff. And then this next section is for goals. These are from the Planner Room shop, and they're like monthly task lists. I am using them for weekly action steps, so I just whited out the monthly. I kind of put my top priorities of the week here, and then I break them down into sections and further break those sections down into actionable steps for me. More photos. That is my little grandson. He's adorable. And then I am using this month on 4 pages for my content calendar. This is also from the Planner Room shop. So on this calendar, sort of vertical calendar, I am putting down like my Instagram posts. In this section, I am using it for like Reels and TikToks. And then this back section, which I changed it this month, I am using it because I don't post on like my author Instagram as much. I am using it for my author Instagram. So I have a couple of those in here, and then this is a freebie from Watch Becca Plans as well, to kind of track and chart my growth. This YouTube log is from Hellenistique. I still have not filled it out, but I am going to. So you can just kind of write down what you actually post. She has a section where you can kind of brainstorm like content for your channel. And then you can kind of track your growth as well. I have a tracker in here to kind of track where I am kind of in videos. And then my next section is Heart and Home. This, once again, I made in Canva. And this is just where I do my meal planning. So I was doing it monthly, then I went back to doing it weekly. So these inserts are from Hellenistique. So you get the 3 meals and the days of the week, and then you get your grocery list. She has it broken down into the stores that she goes to. I am just whiting that out and doing it sort of by product. So we have like fruits and vegetables, like pantry or shelf staples, dairy products, and then like bread. So I have a few of these in here. They're personal size, so these are the size they're meant to be. And I had just cut them wider the first time I did it, but I didn't when I printed more off. Then I have a list of recipes to try. You can see it's blank. I just have like some things that we like to keep in the house to eat, theme nights, and then this is sort of my yearly adulting list. I just added these, which is why none of this stuff is marked off. It's not that I haven't done any of it ever, it's just that I just put them in here. I do have cleaning trackers in here, but I don't know if I need them now that I am using these page flags, so they're in here for now. My next section is for my son, so I just have like all of his like school information, allergies, doctor, dentist, health logs, all of that. I am using that same Peanuts Planner Co. fold out as just like a monthly family health log, just so that I can like track all the illnesses that we have as a family. I don't necessarily like track my husband's like health, but it would be good to know like, hey, remember in July when you had that really bad sinus infection and that sort of thing. I also have doctor's log pages in here, and then I have his calendar for the school district. I just printed it out from their website and folded it and punched it in. The dog is barking. And then I just have this in the back with sticky notes on it. I used the pocket from my Hobonichi, put it on here. I have some of my cards in here in case of emergency, and if lost found cards are back here. I have some stickers in this envelope that I'm trying to use up. And that's it. I'm back to using ballpoint pen, I think. I picked these up at the Dollar Tree and I kind of like them, but so yeah, that is what I am back into using. This is kind of what my planner looks like as I've put it to good use this week. And my setup for the month. So if you enjoyed this video, be sure to subscribe to see more from me, and I will see you all in my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.